Anita wants to be on. Yeah.
Where is it? In the cupboard. The red cup. It's fine. If there is plenty, just go plenty. Individual doses makes make the blood go better. Space is a little.
We don't like that now.
After we
शुक्रवार मासे कश्यप गोत्रस्य बेन श्री प्रेतस्य उत्तरक्रिया अधिकार प्राप्ति अर्थ यथाशक्ति गौदानं सुत्तान्तम् अहं करिष्ये। ओम अदेह्याति भाद्रवा मासे शुक्ल पक्षे सातम सुद तिथियो शुक्रवार मासे कश्यप गोत्रस्य बेन श्री प्रेतस्य प्रेतत्व मुक्ति अर्थ नैनाबेन जोशी उत्तम लोक प्राप्ति अर्थ मृत स्थाने शव पिंडदानम अहम करिष्ये। बेन श्री प्रेतस्य भूमि तुष्टि अर्थ मृत स्थाने शवो नाम एष पिंडस्ते मयोदीयत तां तव प्रतिष्ठताम् अग्ने जन्म अद्यः कश्यप बेन श्री प्रेतः यम दुतुष्टि अर्थ गृह वास्तवी देवता तुष्टि अर्थ पांथ नाम एष पिंडस्ते मया दीयते तव प्रतिष्ठताम् अग्ने च नमः। अद्यः कश्यप बेन श्री प्रेतः भूतकोटि पलायन काम खेचर नाम एष पिंडस्ते मयोद्यततां तो प्रतिष्ठताम् अग्ने जन्म अद्यः कश्यपबेन्सि प्रेतस्य पिशाचादि अविघ्नकां भूतानाम् एष पिण्डस्ते मयोद्यतां तव प्रतिष्ठताम् अग्ने जन्म अद्यः कश्यपगोत्रस्य बेन्सि प्रेतस्य चिताय दाहसादन्नाम एष पिण्डस्ते मयोद्यतां तव प्रतिष्ठताम् अग्ने जन्म अद्यः कश्यपबेन्सि प्रेतस्य मोक्षकाम् अस्ति सञ्चय निमित्तकम् एष पिण्डस्ते मयोद्यतां तव प्रतिष्ठताम् अग्ने जन्म पिण्डे अप्रत्येव जन्म
हाथे में कुछ Listen, John, Baba, 1 minute, Baba, 1 minute. Take it. Just till the prayers is finished, Baba. Wait 1 minute. It's okay. Cynthia, will you come and see her just now?
Okay.
पिण्डे प्रत्येव जन्म पिण्डे ऊनासूत्रकम् पिण्डे उशीरचन्दनं पिण्डे भृङ्गराजपत्रम् पिण्डे भृङ्गराजपुष्पं पिण्डे राहधूपं पिण्डलोहे दक्षिणाधूपम् अदेत्याति भादरवामासे शुक्लपक्षे सातं सुदतिथ्यो शुक्रवारवासे कश्यपगोत्रस्य श्रीप्रेतस्य चक्वरेखे च नाम पिण्डदानम् अहं करिष्ये।
Yeah. We want to.
નિરળવાનું સીતા લડે તો એને દુઃખ થાય પછી નિરળવા કેવું શરીર થઈ ગયું જો ને
શરીર જ છે આત્મા તો ઉડી ગયેલો છે.
હવે નહીં રડવાનું હવે પૂજા થઈ ગઈ હવે નહીં રડવાનું હવે યુનિવર્સ હવે નહીં રડવાનું
Joyce. Joyce, we didn't think we were going to say bye-bye to her. We didn't think we were going to say bye-bye to her, isn't it, Joyce? My Naynaben left me and went to Kaka.
And that comes inside.
I never thought she's going to do this to me this year. Why Naynaben did this to us?
No, sama betul. John ne model to John.
Coming now.
Let
John
him
is
come
coming now.
inside.
Coming now.
I put oh my Naina, you never should have done this to me. Not so badly.
Everyone is there for you, okay?
સરજુ વારુને સંવારો
સાંભળો રે. બોલ્યા બોલ્યા શ્રી ભગવાન અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. જ્યારે ભેદ ભાવના જાય ત્યારે સમાનતા આવે, ત્યારે ત્રિગુણાતીત કહેવાય. અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. બોલ્યા બોલ્યા શ્રી ભગવાન અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. જગવૃક્ષ તણું જે મૂળ છે, જળ ચેતનથી ઉત્તમ છે, તે પુરુષોત્તમ કહેવાય. અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. બોલ્યા બોલ્યા શ્રી ભગવાન અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. સદબુદ્ધિ એવ કહેવાય, કુબુદ્ધિ અસુર કહેવાય, તે દેવાસુર કહેવાય. અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. બોલ્યા બોલ્યા શ્રી ભગવાન અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. જેવું મન તેવું મન, તેવી શ્રદ્ધા જેવું મન, તે શ્રદ્ધામય કહેવાય. અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. બોલ્યા બોલ્યા શ્રી ભગવાન અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. સકરા ધર્મો છોડીનો ને મારે શરણે આવો ને, મુક્ત સંન્યાસી થઈને અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. બોલ્યા બોલ્યા શ્રી ભગવાન અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. ગીતામૃત પાન જે કરશે, તે મૃત્યુ સાગર તરશે. શિવરામ થાશે જય જયકાર. અર્જુન સાંભળો રે. બોલ્યા બોલ્યા શ્રી ભગવાન અર્જુન સાંભળો રે.
It's different in Devoji.
No, it's the same in those.
It's the same book.
સમાધિમાં સ્થિત પ્રજ્ઞ જાણવો કેમ કેશવ, બોલે રહે પરે કેમ મૌની જે સ્થિર બુદ્ધિનો. મનની કામના સર્વે છોડીને આત્મમાં જજે, રહે સંતુષ્ટ આત્માથી તે સ્થિત પ્રજ્ઞ જાણવો. દુઃખ ઉદ્વેગ ના ચિત્તે સુખોની શંખના ગઈ, દયા રાગ ભય ક્રોધ મુનિ તે સ્થિર બુદ્ધિનો. આસક્ત નહીં જે ક્યાંય મળે કાંઈ શુભાશુભ, ન કરે હર્ષ કે દ્વેષ તેની પ્રજ્ઞા થઈ સ્થિર. કાચબો જે માંગોને તેમ જે વિષયો થકી, સંકેલી ઇન્દ્રિયો પૂર્ણ તેની પ્રજ્ઞા થઈ સ્થિર. નિરાહારી શરીરના તળે છે વિષયો છતાં, રસ લઈ જતો તેમાં કીચડી પેખતા કર. પ્રયત્નમાં રહે તો એ શાળાએ નર ના હરે. મનને ઇન્દ્રિયો મસ્ત વેગથી વિષયો ભણી, યોગથી તે વસે રાખી રહેવો મત પરાયણ. ઇન્દ્રિયો સંયમે જેની તેની પ્રજ્ઞા પ્રજ્ઞા થઈ સ્થિર વિષયોનો રહે ધ્યાન તેમાં શક્તિ ઉપજે જન્મ્યા શક્તિથી કામથી ક્રોધ નીપજે ક્રોધથી મૂઢતા આવે મૂઢતા સ્મૃતિને હરે સ્મૃતિ લોપે બુદ્ધિ નાશ બુદ્ધિ નાશે વિનાશ છે રાગ નિરાત્મા જે તે પામે છે પ્રસન્નતા પામે પ્રસન્નતા તેના દુઃખો સૌનાશ પામતા પામ્યા પ્રસન્નતા તેની બુદ્ધિ શીઘ્ર બને સ્થિર અયોગીને નથી બુદ્ધિ અયોગીને ન ભાવના ન ભાવહીનને શાંતિ સુખ ક્યાંથી અશાંતને ઇન્દ્રિયો વિષયે દોડે તે પૂછે જે વહે મન દેહીની તે હરે બુદ્ધિ જે મવાનાવને જડે તેથી જેણે બધી રીતે રક્ષેલી વિષયો થકી ઇન્દ્રિયો નિગ્રહે રાખી તેની પ્રજ્ઞા થઈ સ્થિર નિશા જે સર્વભૂતોની તેમાં જાગત સંયમી જેમાં જાગે બધા ભૂતો તે જ્ઞાની મુનિની દિશા સદા પરાતા ચલ પ્રતિષ્ઠ સમુદ્રમાની રમદા પ્રવેશે જેમાં પ્રવેશે સૌ કામ તેમ તે શાંતિ પામે નહીં કામ કામી છોડીને કામના સર્વ પરે જે નર નિષ્ઠ અહંતા મમતા મોખી તે પામે શાંતિ ભારત આથી બ્રહ્મ દશાએને પામ્યના મોહમાં પડે અંતકાળે તે રાખી બ્રહ્મ નિર્વાણ મેળવે સવનો વડે તુતિ સહો બ્રહ્માદિને વો કરે જેને વેદ ઉપાંગથી ઋષિ મુનિ ગાય મધુરે સ્વરે યોગી ધ્યાન વિલીન શાંત મનથી જેના કરે દર્શન જેનો પાર ન કોઈએ કદી લહે તે દેવને વંદન ઈશથી વ્યાપ્ત સર્વસ્વ તે કયા જગમાં દિશે ત્યાગીને ભોગ વિચાણો ઈચ્છો ના ધન્યનનો અહિંસા સત્ય સ્થેય બ્રહ્મચર્ય સંગ્રહ શરીર શ્રમ સ્વાદ સર્વત્ર ભયવર્જન સર્વધર્મે સમાનત્વ સ્વદેશી સ્પર્શ ભાવના આ એકાદશ સેવોજી નમ્રતે વ્રત નિશ્ચય પરોપકાર તે પુણ્યા પર પીડા જ પાપ છે પોતાને જે પ્રતિકૂળ અન્યને નવાચરો દુઃખ તે તો નહીં દુઃખ સુખ તે તો નહીં સુખ બોલીએ પ્રભુએ દુઃખ સ્મરીએ રામએ સુખ સત્યો માયેથી પ્રભુ પરમ સત્ય તુલઈ અંધારેથી પ્રભુ પરમતે તુલઈ મહામૃત્યુમાંથી અમૃત સમીપે નાથ લઈ જા તુનો જોતો તુજલ દર્શના દાન દઈ જા પ્રભુ રક્ષા કરો સૌની તમારી કવિએ મળે જે કંઈ સંગાથે સૌ આપણે તમે ને અમે કરીએ તો પરાક્રમ સૌ વળી કુસંપન્ન થાવો કદાપી આપણી મહી સદા તેજસ્વીને તાજો રહો શિક્ષણ આપણો ના કદાપી થજો વાંકો શ્રેષ્ઠ મન આપણો સૌ લોકો સુખી થાવો સૌએ નિરોગી રહો સર્વે કલ્યાણને પામો હોવીને દુઃખ ના થશો હોવીને દુઃખ ના થશો હોવીને દુઃખ ના થશો.
સાચી રીતે સેવા કરતા રીસે મારો રામ સાચી રીતે સેવા કરતા રીસે મારો રામ આત્મા પરમાત્મા છે સૌ પ્રભુના બાર સૌ પ્રભુના બાર આત્મા પરમાત્મા છે સૌ પ્રભુના બાર સૌ પ્રભુના બાર કોઈના હૈયાને બારી આપશો ના દૂર આપશો સંસારમાં રહેજો, સંસારમાં રહેજો. ભક્તિનું ભાથું તમે વાવે ભરી લેશો, વાવે ભરી લેજો. બિંદુ થઈ જગમાં રહે તો રહેશે તારું નામ. રૂડી રીતે જીવો જગમાં રૂડા કરજો કામ. સાચી રીતે સેવા કરતા હરિશે મારો રામ.
કમંડલ શેખરની જલામાં ડમરો ત્રિશૂળ વસલા કરમાં વિરાજે. ઊંચા ત્રિહસ્ત કમલે શુભ શંખ ચક્ર એવા નમો વિધિ હરિ સ્વરૂપ દત્ત. જય યોગેશ્વર દત્ત દયા તુજ એક જગમાં પ્રતિપાળ. અંતર સોયા કરીને મેં પ્રગટ્યો જગ કારણ નિશી. બ્રહ્માર્યનો અવતાર શરણાગતનો તારણહાર. અંતરયામી સતચિત સો બહાર સદગુરુ નિગુજ સુમો. જોડી અન્નપૂર્ણા કરમાય શાંતિ કમંડળ કર શોભાય. ક્યાય ચતુર્ભુજ ષડભુજ સાર અનંત બાહુ તો નિરદાર. આવ્યો શરણે બાળજા દિગંબર ચાલ્યા પ્રાણ. સોની અર્જુન કેરો સાર ત્રીજો પૂર્વે તો સાક્ષાત. વિધિ રીતિ સિદ્ધિ અપાર અંત મુક્તિ માં પદસાર. દીધો આજે કેમ વિરામ તુજ વિણ મુજને નાલમ. વિષ્ણુ સર્વ નિજ તાર્યો વેમ જન્યો શ્રાદ્ધ દેખી પ્રેમ. દંપદેખ્ય ત્રિત્રાસ્યા દેવ ઈલિમાયર તે ત્યાં તતકે. વિસ્તારી માયા દિતિસૂર ઇન્દ્ર કરે હણાવ્યો તુર. એવી લીલા કઈ કઈ સર્વ કીધી વર્ણવે પોતે સર્વ. જોડ્યો આયો સુતને કામ કીધો એને તે નિષ્કામ. ભોજ્ય યદુને પરશુરામ સાધ્ય દેવ પ્રહલાદ કામ. દેવી તારી કૃપાગાન કેમ સુરે મારો સાર. જોડ અંત ના દેખાનંદ મા કરાદ વચ શિષ્યનો જોય નિજસ્વી કેરો સ્નેહ તયો પુત્ર તુનિય સાંધે. સ્મૃતિગામી કપિતાર કૃપા તાર્યો દુબી છે કગમાર. વેદ પીડતી તાર્યો વિપ્ર બ્રાહ્મણ શેઠ ઉગાડ્યો શીઘ્ર. કરે કે મના મારી વાત જોવાની ગમે કજવાર. દુષ્ટ કાસ્ટ ને આણ્યા ગોત્ર થયો કેરા સ્વપ્ન कया सफलते सुतना कृष्ण हरिदो ब्राह्मण नो जोए गीतो सुवर्ण घट सप्रे ब्राह्मण श्री नो मृत बल त्यजहार रक्ष्यो भक्त त्रिविक्रमता निमेष मात्रे तंतु करे पहुंचाड्यो श्री शैले देख एकी साथे आठ स्वरूप दरी देव करो संतोषा निज भक्त सुजा आपी पर जाओ साक्षात यवन राजनी ताड़ी पीर याद पात निकले नची राधा कृष्ण देव किसी लीला हो गई थे कार्य पत्तर गणिकाव्यास कछु पंक्ति पण गुजने साथ अजम उदाहरण तारो नाम दाता सरेन सासा काम आदि व्याधि उपाधि सर्व तड़े स्मरण मात्र की सर्व मोट चोट न लागे जान कामे नर सरने निरवाण राकण साकण बेस असुर भूत पिशाचो जंग असुर नासे मुखी दईने तो रक्त दून सांभळता मोर करी दो पगारी जे दत्त भावनी आस प्रेम सुधरे ते ना बने लो रहे न देवे क्याये शोक राशि सिद्धि से निताय दुख दरिद्र के न जाय पावन गुरुवारे मिलने करे पाठ पावन सप्रेम यथावकाशे नित्य नियम शेने कदीन दंडेयम अनेक रूपे जपं भजता नरेन मायारं सहस्रनामे नामी एक दत्त दिगंबर संगते बंधु तुझने वारंवार विश्वासे तारा निरधार ताके वर्णवत्याजसे कौन राखो बहुत तवे अनुभव तृप्ति नो उदगार सुनी हसे ते खासे मार तपसी तत्वमसि ये देव बोलो जय जय श्री गुरुदेव बोलो जय जय श्री गुरुदेव बोलो जय जय श्री गुरुदेव One time
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's going to be 2 in December. Yeah. Yeah, December. We're going to explore next year. Yeah, just in morning session. No, half day. No.
निज मन मुकुल सुधार करुणा रघुवर विमल यश लोकायत फलचार बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित फलधाम अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरन विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूल जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बढ़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत सम भाई सहस्र वदन तुम्हारो यश गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाँ के कभी कोविद कही सके कहाँ के तुम उपकार सुग्रीव कीना राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मोद्रिका मिली मुख माहि जग गिलानि गए अजर बिन पैसारे सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरण तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कापे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा इनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा हे पर सिर जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे वासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख विसरावे अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता कीर्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट हरे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलवीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूटे बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा कीजे नाथ हृदय महाडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसौ सुरभूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।
पानी वाले नीचे करना चाहिए, तो नीचे छोड़ दिए, ओके? बस पाँच छोड़ेंगे पर ये अच्छा नीचे, हाँ। हाँ, आपका चेक करना।
Then you power to power bank.
You want to sing? Sing. No.
You can sit outside.
Mano manado mana mohanama, mane gamatu natire bhuvanama. Maro manado mana mohanama, mane gamatu natire bhuvanama. Mari priti hari darshanama, mane gamatu natire bhuvanama. Mari priti hari darshanama, mane gamatu natire bhuvanama. Faravo Ramavu Jamavu, Faravo Ramavu Jamavu, Jagavahe Vare Rahine Samaravu, Jagavahe Vare Rahine Samaravu. Mane ruchi nahi re jivanama, mane gamatu natire bhuvanama. Mane ruchi nahi re jivanama, mane gamatu natire bhuvanama. Saga sabandi sutavita nari, saga sabandi sutavita nari. Kadava lage asansari, kadava lage asansari. स्वार्थ तणिया दुनिया सारी, स्वार्थ तणिया दुनिया सारी. मन अकड़ा मन बंधनमा, मने गमतु नतिरे भुवनमा. मने अकड़ा मन बंधनमा, मने गमतु नतिरे भुवनमा. मोहनमा, मने गमतु नतिरे भुवनमा. मारो मनडो मन मोहनमा, मने गमतु नतिरे भुवनमा. भय निन्द्रामा जब की जागो, भय निन्द्रामा जब की जागो. चारे कोर निरखवा लागो, चारे कोर निरखवा लागो. नवले कुशाम सदनमा, मने गमतु नतिरे भुवनमा. नवले कुशाम सदनमा, मने गमतु नतिरे भुवनमा. त्यारे भाग्य उगड़शे मारा, क्यारे भाग्य उगड़शे मारा. क्यारे मळशो नंद दुलारा, क्यारे मळशो नंद दुलारा. क्यारे એવી તાલાવેલી મારા તનમાં મને ગમતું નથી રે ભુવનમાં એવી તાલાવેલી મારા તનમાં
મને ગમતું નથી રે ભુવનમાં
દુઃખ હૃદયના હળવા કરવા
દુઃખ હૃદયના હળવા કરવા
વલ્લભના સ્વામીને મળવા
વલ્લભના સ્વામીને મળવા
હું તો રખડું વન ઉપવનમાં મને ગમતું નથી રે ભુવનમાં હું તો રખડું વન ઉપવનમાં મને ગમતું નથી રે ભુવનમાં મારું મનડું મન મોહનમાં મને ગમતું નથી રે ભુવનમાં
મારું મનડું મન મોહનમાં મને ગમતું નથી રે ભુવનમાં
Chalo. Let's go. Make a space here. Sit away. Yeah, put it in a box.
Thank you, my friend. I need this for that's what I told
Going down.
Pagi lagi na.
Yeah.
Don't cry. I told you don't cry. Yeah. Don't cry.
Let her cry. Let her cry.
No, I
Get it out,
told her
get
she
it out.
mustn't cry for a while.
Yeah.
No, 3 days now.
I'm letting you go. I'm letting you go.
She's already gone from me.
You letting her go. You must let her go.
But you crying, she's not gonna come back. But
Yeah.
Let her go nicely.
Now you must let her
come,
off
come.
nicely.
Let's go. Let's go. Come. Let's go.
I'm letting you go.
If I did anything wrong,
No,
dear sister,
please forgive me. I'm letting you go. Tell her that.
if there's any shortcomings from my side,
There's
forgive
no
me.
shortcomings. Go.
Please do.
Thank you
That's
for
fine.
saying
That's
that.
fine.
Very
That's
good.
fine.
Make a space here. Go.
कदाच नहीं खोले ने वो करा ना खोले आटू बात खोले
I call all the guys there.
Don't go when you put the lid on.
Yeah. By the time you come. No, there's close.
Keep it straight, go to
Straight past the trolley, right? Straight past the trolley, guys.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Cross the trolley. Cross the trolley. Come over the trolley. Push.
Not space we go out
Where's the two rice? One. Raju bhai? Go with food. Where's Raju bhai? Yeah. How is that?
Where's Prakash Mama?
There's Raju.
Where's Raju Mama? Who else?
Nita, where's Nita? I'm here. Come, Nita Mukesh bhai, come Shivani. Naina?
Right, come put and let's start walking.
Come. Rachitna, Niti, come.
Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram, 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 Jaya Ram, Jaya
just say my sister.
Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Turn the loto upside down.
You want to be careful.
Turn the loto upside down.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Make sure they take that load off them. This way, come.
Thanks, sir.
I sent it down. Bali, sir. Bali, sir. Bali.
Mama, your chocolate.
बच्चे ना सुपारी ने जो ત્રણ વાર એક પાછું એક
Yes.
Is it the right?
Yeah, Sinto Nakakachi. Page 18, sorry.
Prithama Kavari
Dear family members, friends, Pandita Padmaben, and online audience, Namaste to all. My name is Mukesh Akuvai and I will be the master of ceremony for today's proceeding to pay our last respect to Naynaben Joshi. Today's program, I will give the introductory speech, followed by a few speeches from the brothers and some friends. And then we have received a lot of messages from Naynaben's family from overseas. Somebody will read that thing out. Then the Pandita Padmaben will do the last prayer. We should finish by about 4:30. Some of you know Naynaben better than others, but you are here because she had impact on your life. And you want to honor them. And she did affect you in some way. It is not easy for many of us to say goodbye to Naynaben today. It has never been easy to say goodbye to one of the family members. It leaves a hole in your life when that family member leaves. And that hole many of us will feel today. In this difficult time, it is important to remember the good memories of Naynaben. By holding on good memories, we can help each other find comfort in this difficult time. Let me tell you about Naynaben. Naynaben was born in India and arrived first time to South Africa in 1983 at the age of 23 years after marrying Jagdishbhai Joshi, son of Ramanbhai Joshi. She left her parents and 3 brothers in India and came to Durban where she had no family. I came to know Naynaben because of my in-laws' family. They were very close to Ramanbhai Joshi's family. In fact, my father-in-law, late father-in-law Ramesh Bhai Desai, took Naynaben as her own daughter because she had no other family in Durban. Many of us also will remember Naynaben as a Gujarati school teacher. She had served more than 25 years at a Gujarati Sala in Bharat Hall. And I heard from some of the students who came to pay last respect to Naynaben at her flat, they were saying she was a very strict and very disciplined person. Most of us will also remember for her cooking. She was an excellent cook and made best paturi, sponge cake and vada. And I'm sure most of you will agree with me. But I think everybody will remember Naynaben for her ever smiling face. I don't want to have a long speech, but I want to conclude by saying the life given to us by nature is short, but the memory of life well spent is eternal. Certainly, Naynaben has enjoyed her life, and instead of being sad, we should celebrate her life. We pray to Almighty Lord to give Sadgati to Naynaben. Om Shanti. Now, I will call Naynaben's pet or Brett to come. His name is Diwan Patel.
Namaste everyone. Naina, I love you and I will miss you. Thank you.
So Diwan stays in the same flat where Naynaben lived, and they have a deeper bond. Now I call upon Rajubai, Naynaben's brother. So as I say, Naynaben had 3 brothers, and 2 of them are in USA, and 1 is in India in Bilimora. So Rajubai is middle brother. Rajubai.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming today on this very sad occasion. My name is Rajesh Pandya. I'm one of Naynaben's 3 brothers. The other 2, Prakash Bhai and Rohit Bhai, are here as well. Mukesh Bhai has already said a few things and I'm going to be repeating a few. Naynaben was born in Gujarat in 1916. And she was brought up for much of her life, or almost all of, until she got married, she was brought up in Kerala, along with the rest of us, where she lived until she married Jagdish Bhai in 1981. She joined Jagdish Bhai in Durban in 1983. Soon after her arrival in South Africa, Naynaben decided to study formal Gujarati with the Gujarati board in Durban, so that she could teach the language at the local school. Tragedy befell her when Jagdish Bhai passed away in December 2003. She made a brave choice to continue living in South Africa, even as we were worried about her future. She continued her job as a teacher, and soon she teamed up with Smita Ben at Shivam Trading. Naynaben was quite enterprising, and her achievements were many. I will mention the 3 that impressed me the most. First and foremost, her coming to South Africa, a country so unlike India, to join a new family and to be immersed in a new culture without her own family's support was nothing short of courageous. She adapted to life in Durban well with the support of her new family and friends. Secondly, learning Gujarati well enough to teach it in Durban, that impressed me tremendously. Growing up in Kerala, she did not have a formal education in Gujarati at all. And so she had just basic reading and writing skills, more derived from Hindi than from Gujarati itself. So she continued to teach Gujarati for 25 years, as Mukesh Bhai said. From what her students, Shivani and Niti tell me, she was a very strict teacher, and I will leave it at that. Thirdly, Naynaben is working with Smita Ben to make Shivam Trading a success. The 2 women had become very close, and you could say that they were joined at the hip for the next 20 years. And in the modern language, it is to say that Smita Ben was a sister from another mother. We got to know Naynaben very well too, and we gained a sister as well. The two had a very good understanding between them and complemented each other so very well. Naynaben's personal qualities were too numerous to count. She was caring, she was loving, she was jealous to her fault. Excuse me. She was selfless, and she connected and stayed in touch with everybody who was close to her. Naynaben's nephews and nieces were like her own children. She made every effort to be present at all of their important moments and celebrations, be they aragetams, graduations, or weddings. And as I mentioned before, she was very courageous. Naynaben did not let life's setbacks bring her down. I've had lots of fond memories of time spent with Naynaben. While traveling with her in India and the US was always fun. It was the times sitting around the dining table and talking or playing cards that I will cherish the most. Naynaben's phone's ringtone was the song from Kal Ho Na Ho, and the words, Har pal yahan ji par raho, jo hai sama kal ho na ho, summed up her outlook on life. She lived life to the fullest, which helps to ease some of the pain of her early passing. Naynaben, you leave a huge hole in our hearts. But we will never forget you. Your memories and spirit will always be with us. Smitaben, thank you for all you've done for Naynaben, especially for these last 3 months. Words cannot say what I feel. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajbhai. Now, as I said before, Naynaben comes from the R.P. Joshi family. So I'll call Nitiben to come and say a few words about her mommy.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaste everyone. I remember when I was a young kid and Dada told me, go and sleep right now. And at those times, whether the lights are on or off, you still have to go to bed. And that time, Mommy came in the room and she said, what's wrong? And I said, I can't even sleep, Mommy. She said, okay, hold my middle finger. The memories we made together will always hold a special place in our heart. Your kindness, loyalty, and willingness to always be there for me, being a true inspiration. Our muscle conversations that we have, especially your doka and whatever you used to make, you make sure that you send it for me as well. You were a role model, and now we can proudly say that you left footprints in the sand. Mommy, you were calm even when the situation seemed unbearable. Admittedly, we have lost a precious jewel if death was stoppable, we could have kept it from coming your way. Thank you.
Thank you, Naynaben. As I said previously, Naynaben's most of the family stays overseas, either in India or in US. So we have received a lot of written messages from niece and nephews, and Sivani will read it out to you.
Namaste, everybody. Okay, my first message I received was from Jamie. Jamie is Naynaben's nephew. This week, as we say goodbye to Naina, I recollected some of my fondest memories of her. The common themes that came to mind with all of these memories were her kindness and generosity. She was a thoughtful and caring person who would spread joy wherever she was. Naina spent her life caring deeply for her family and friends with whom she fostered meaningful connections with. These connections are evident today with the in-person and virtual support presence of everyone here, as we put her to rest. Nina will be forever missed. May she rest in peace. The next message I have is from Rohan, which is also her nephew. One of the earliest memories I have of Foy was when I was 5 or 6 years old when we visited India. I was very naughty at the time, so when I saw a toy motorcycle as we were walking down the street, I begged my parents to buy it for me. My parents said no, but Foy insisted on buying it. My parents didn't let her, but from that moment, I could tell she was wanted. She just wanted everyone to be happy. As I've grown up, that same quality has not changed. Some of the best memories I have are playing cards with Naina and Smita Foy and the rest of the family, just enjoying each other's company. I'm so grateful to have had such a beautiful person in my life and will greatly cherish these memories for the rest of my life. The next message I have is from Abba, which is her niece. Naina was an incredible person and leaves behind an impactful legacy. She readily bonded with strangers and uplifted the people around her and connected people together. In our family, she kept the Bandyas together in spirit and the physical despite the distance. She let her heart and felt so deeply for others. She'd be one of the first to shed tears when it was time to say goodbye or to appreciate a beautiful sentimental moment out loud. She was so inquisitive, always engaged in the moment, and found a way to be present for all of us at our various milestones. I will always remember her humor and sharpness and amazing memory and unrelenting love. And I will always hear in my mind her affectionate calls, baby, doll, among others. I will miss the FaceTime calls and the fun times at various Panipuri stands in India. I will miss our travels together, but more than anything, the quiet moments at home making memories. I could have never asked for a more loving aunt, for you never let adversity define you, and you rose above all of it to show us how to live independently, joyfully, and with vigor. You impacted us not only through the love you had for us and so readily expressed, but by the way you modeled how life can and should be lived without restrictions. We will all love and miss and remember you fondly forever. I hope you are peacefully reunited with Fuaji in the next life, and I know your strong spirit will be by our sides as long as we live. Love you, Fuaji. The next message I have is from her sister-in-law, Kirtila. Naynaben has been an integral part of our lives since I joined the Pandya family. Our bond is something I will cherish. It has confused most people to date because they always thought she was my sister and not my husband's sister. She has showered us with so much love, not only to me but also my children, and in return we all have loved and adored her, always, and will continue to the end of our lives. Naynaben has constantly shown remarkable strength, resilience, and courage, and has been a pillar of strength and role model for many. She was an amazing cook, a resourceful and enterprising woman, and more importantly, just a loving and caring human being. Her kindness and generosity was unmatched. Being in Durban this past month, actually opened our eyes to how many people's lives she has touched and influenced and impacted positively, and how loved and revered she was. I have derived so much inspiration, wisdom, and strength from her, especially after her fight with this catastrophic illness towards the end of her life. Your physical absence leaves this unbearable void in my heart, but your spirit will continue to inspire me. May your life and memory be always celebrated and cherished. We love you and we miss you so much. The next message I have is from Ashka, which is the daughter-in-law of the family. Naina Foy has always been an integral part of our lives. I still remember the warm hug that she gave me when we met for the very first time. I still remember the way she smiled when she held Dutch for the first time in her arms. She was so elated. The bond that she shared with all the family members is unique. She always used to keep in touch with everyone. Her demise has left a huge void in our lives, and we will miss her to the core. The next message I have is from Kethan, which is her cousin. Words are not enough to express how terrible this loss is for all of us, because Naynaben brought so much warmth, love, and affection to all our lives. Though distance may have separated us physically, Naynaben had a unique talent for staying connected, even before the days of internet and instant communication. I shall always cherish her annual letters and messages filled with love that would accompany the Rakhi she unfailingly sent every year for Raksha Bandhan. She was always eager to know the latest happenings in our lives, including the smallest things of Riya and Shlok. There have been many wonderful memories with her, but I fondly remember the couple of days I spent in London with her and Smita. Her love for Hindi movie songs was a reflection of her vibrant spirit. She's possessed an extraordinary memory and also her great ability to guess any song during the family group and Dakshari game. I will always carry the regret of not able to reorganize the game, despite her reminders and even a deeper sense of loss for the void she leaves behind. Rest in peace, dear Naynaben. Miss you and love you always. The next message I have is from Nimisha, known as Tinu. It's her cousin sister. Naynaben was always caring and loving as an elder sister. Every time she was in India, she would never go back without visiting us. Last year we had a wonderful time in Mumbai with Rajuba and family and Naynaben and Smita. She was very fond of Papa and Appa and gave us a lot of support when they passed away. Her last message to me was the photo with Karan in New York. Naynaben will always be there in our memory. Miss you and love you, Naynaben. Is somebody waiting outside? You can come in. The next message I have is from Yasha, Naynaben's niece. Foy was a cheerful, fun, loving person who was full of life. She made everyone around her loved and happy. As a child, I remember visiting Foy's every year when they visited India. One of my happiest and fondest memories is when Naina Foy and Smita Foy would open their suitcases and distribute gifts they bought for everyone from South Africa. One year, they brought rain jackets for all the kids, and I remember wearing mine everywhere, even when it didn't rain. More than the gifts, it was watching Foy give gifts to everyone with so much love. Foy always made sure no one was ever left empty-handed. I am grateful for the time we were able to spend with her this summer. We will all miss Foy, but she will continue to live in our hearts. The next message I have is from Namrita, her sister-in-law. My first memory of Naynaben is talking to her on the phone after my marriage. I remember thinking that she speaks so well, just like Natu Papa. She was always affectionate and loving towards everyone. I remember sometimes she would call a message just to share a positive feedback about Riya or Shlok, which she may have heard from someone. It made me so glad. I will never forget our last video call when she came back from hospital in July. We used to call each other Bena. We miss you, Bena. The next one I have is from Children, which is her nephew. We have lost the dearest soul amongst the family. She was the bond that connected the family. Naina Foy visited me almost every other year with Smita Foy during my boarding school years. The memories I have with her is endless. I don't know from where to begin, but the one that stands out for me is our trip to Mumbai's Muhammad Ali Road, where we walked kilometers together to get the best invitation cards from the vendors. I think until her illness, she used to call us daily just to see Dutch and still remember that vibrant smile at each year. Her sudden and short trips to India were always awaited. Naina Foy's departure is a loss that will take time to heal. May her soul rest in peace. We will miss you, Naina Foy. The next message I have is from Mimi, which is her niece. The first memory I have of Naina Foy is from when I was a very rude 6-year-old. I'm not sure why, but I think I crawled under a chair and told her to be quiet, and then she yelled at me to shut up. Thankfully, we were able to move past that. To me, it's a very funny memory, and I think the only one of her I have when she wasn't smiling, laughing, hugging, or kissing someone, or lovingly calling them baby, or crying if we had to part ways. A random memory, when Rohan was little, he went through a phase when he loved Hanuman. Naina Foy and Smita Foy brought him a pajama set with a tail, and Rohan would run around in it constantly. It was very sweet. The last time I saw her was in New Jersey this year. I was so sad, of course, to part ways, but was also sure I would see her again. I'm so glad to have had the extra week of time I spent with her, but I wish I had realized how precious of her time was at the moment. She was just here, and that makes her absence that more stark. I'm still wrapping my head around this, and probably will be for a while. But I always remember Foy as a boisterous, loving, smiling, resilient, affectionate woman. I hope you're resting peacefully now, Foy. I love you very much. P.S. My whole life, people have said that I look like Naina Foy. I hope people continue to remind me of her. The next message I have is from Tanvi, which is her niece. Naina Foy. There are no words for you. I can't describe it. She had love for each and everyone in our family. She was a second mother to us. She used to call me 2 to 3 times a week and talk about each and everything. We have lost a loving and caring soul in our family. There are so many memories of her that I don't know where to start and where to end. However, me, Chirdi, or Ahushka will call her and say, Gefoi, India Aro. She never denied nor said, always ready for our family. And from our family, amongst children, myself, Hardik and Arya, went to her house in Durban. She was so happy. She said, "Dear child, at least you came." And she started making preparations weeks before. She said, "Tane vada bhave, Jamai Avya first time, he liked Puran Puri, and so many things she made, that too even in Durban. Each and everyone knew us from our names. I still remember everyone told me, oh, you are a copy of Naina. We know you very well." That was the love of our beloved Foy. We will miss her badly. Still, I say, words are not enough for her. The next message I have is from Shikal, which is also Naynaben's niece. Naina Foy was so loving and caring. She gave so much of love and affection to everyone in our family, especially all our kids. There are so many memories which I can recall, but the best time I remember spending with her is when she came to London when Tani was born, and also when I met her in India. Those were the best times spent together. From the last couple of years, every time I spoke to her or met her, she always reminded me of Sushiba. Words can't express our feelings for her. We will miss her a lot. The next message I have is from Nutan, which is Naynaben's cousin. No words to express our grief. A loving and affectionate soul kept binding up relations always by hook or crook. She would call up at least once and update herself. This is what Naynaben wanted. We will miss her beaming smile always. Heartfelt condolences to the entire family for the loss. The next message is a very special message. It comes from Naynaben. The hardest goodbyes are the ones we don't see coming. The one you don't plan or could never imagine happening. God has taken away my full of strength and my life's biggest cheerleader. It's very hard to lose my sister, whom I never thought would leave me so suddenly. What can I say about my Naynaben? She was my best friend, my roommate, and my confidant for 20 years. And now nothing feels right in my world without her. I will have to just work hard to keep her legacy alive from here on. Will really miss my beloved sister always. May her soul rest in peace, and I pray to Almighty to look over you better than I could. Go well, my dear sister. I will always treasure the wonderful memories we have made, and I love you forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Sivani. Kanaya Bai couldn't make today to attend today's proceeding, so I'll call her daughter, his daughter, to come and say Kanaya Bai's speech.
Namaste and Jai Shri Krishna to one and all. Today we mourn the loss of a daughter-in-law, a sister, and a friend who touched the lives of many people in many different ways. Sorry, I started on the wrong side. Revered priests, elders, members of the respective families, we are gathered here today to pay our last respects to Naynaben Joshi. To a very young noble soul, at the tender age of 63, left her mortal body on the early hours of an auspicious celebration of Ganesh Chaut on Tuesday, 19 September. This sudden untimely death has brought a lot of pain and sorrow to family and friends. Friends, our association with Naynaben commenced when she landed in Durban as a bride married to our late Jagdishbhai Joshi. She was immediately welcomed into the Joshi family and quickly adapted to the South African way of life. The Joshi family, Kapil Desai family, and Ramesh Desai family became her circle of all activities. Her warm, compassionate nature endeared her to all her elders and young alike. Her experience and expertise in culture, education, and religion was brought to the attention of the Surat Hindu Association, and she joined the Gujarati school as a teacher, a position she held for many years. In school, she was revered as a go-to person who helped many learners in acquiring their Gujarati education. Naynaben became the support for Jagdishbhai in allowing him to complete his priestly duties and serve the community. Sapta Mandir became her second home, and she was able to fulfill her spiritual needs and participate in all religious activities. Her experience was extended to her culinary skills. We became the recipient of the many exotic and divine dishes that she has prepared and advised many on how to cook and prepare them as well. That will be sorely missed by all. Naynaben also faced many challenges. Losing her life partner, Jagdishbhai, in the prime of her life was devastating. Her strong character and the support of families and friends allowed her to move forward in life. She then joined Smita-Ben in business. Together they built a reputable and respected business. Through sheer hard work and determination, she had a new lease of life. Her energy and time was spent into this business. She also had time to spend with her family and friends in India and America. Being the only sister, she was always pampered and called to visit regularly. She built a wonderful relationship with the residents of the Cross Street building, who also became a part of her life. Today we mourn the loss of a daughter-in-law, a sister, and a friend who touched the lives of many people in many different ways. To members of Naynaben's family who traveled from India and America to be at her side during the short illness, we share your pain and grief. To Smitaben, who has been a pillar of strength and support throughout Naynaben's life, in her difficult times and recently stood by her bedside during her illness, showed true support, showed true spirit of friendship. We all feel your pain and sorrow, but take heart in the knowledge that she has gone to the abode of her Lord. Naynaben leaves a wonderful legacy and tons of memories that will be firmly etched in the hearts of everyone. On behalf of my family, Satta Mandir, and the Surat Hindu Association, we pray to Paramatma to grant Naynaben's soul eternal peace and strength to the families to overcome this huge loss. Our prayers are with you all. Om Shanti. From my side, Naynaben and I have shared lots of memories together. As mentioned lots of times through this afternoon, Naynaben was one of the most strictest Gujarati school teachers of my generation. I remember how she made us learn the whole Om Bhur Bhuvaswa mantra word by word with proper pronunciation, and up till now it has still been sunk in my head. For I stood fit, she would make sure we learned the Gita part to the T. When I was younger, I remember being up in the flat in CNR house on Diwali nights, where both Jackie Mama and Naynaben would look after me because I was too petrified of being downstairs during the fireworks. Even the week of my wedding, she visited me because of all the COVID commotion. Naynaben, caring and strong-willed. Even after I had my son, she would message me every day to say, keep turning salt for him. These are just the fondest memories of her. There are so much more. And I'm sure she has been the same with everyone she has ever known and everyone sitting here. She will be missed by all. Thank you for everything that you have done for me and my family, Naynaben. Rest well. Om Shanti. Namaste.
Thank you, Kanaya Bhai, and thank you, Harshana. I have few messages received in Gujarati, which I will read it out to you. The first one is from Naynaben's Bhabi, a happy Ben from USA. વિચાર્યું ન હતું કે કોઈ દિવસે કે મારે નૈનાબેન માટે બે શબ્દ કહેવા પડશે. આ એક સપનું જ હોય તો કેવું સારું. અરે હજી હમણાં જ તો અમે તમને કહીને ગયા કે અમે તમારા ઘરે રાહ જોઈએ છીએ અને તમે કહ્યું કે આવું છું હું, પણ તમે તો અનંતની વાટ પકડી લીધી. તમારા માટેની લાગણી અને પ્રેમ હું શબ્દો દ્વારા કેવી રીતે વર્ણવી શકું. આપના તરફથી અમને અઢળક હૂંફ અને પ્રેમ મળ્યા છે. અમે કદી ભૂલી શકીએ એમ નથી. તમે હંમેશા અમારા દિલમાં અને યાદોમાં રહેશો. That's from Happy Bobby. The second message is also from Renuka Bobby from India. Naynaben, મારા બહેનપણી નણંદ, ત્રણનો સંગમ એવું અટૂટ બંધન, એકમેક માટે પ્રેમ અને લાગણી, આદર પણ એટલો જ. સદાય હસતો ચહેરો, મિલનસાર લાગણીશીલ સ્વભાવ, નિખાલસ તો ખરા જ પણ સાથે ઉદાર પણ એટલા જ. કોઈના સુખે સુખી અને કોઈના દુઃખે દુઃખી બની હંમેશા સાથે રહે, હંમેશા કાર્યરત રહે. ઉત્સાહ અને ધગશ પણ એટલી જ. પરિવારની સાથે રહીને શુભ અશુભ દરેક કર્મમાં આગળ પડીને ઉત્સાહથી કામ કરે. પરિવાર અને સ્વજનો વચ્ચે હંમેશા સંપર્ક સેતુ જાળવેલા રાખતા. અમારા બધા સંતાનો સાથે પણ એટલી જ લાગણી અને પ્રેમની અખૂટ ધારા વરસાવતા, હૂંફ આપતા. એક એવો ચહેરો જે ક્યારેય ભૂલાય નહીં. ભૂલાય પણ કેવી રીતે? સ્મરણો જે આપની સાથે વિતાવેલા તમારી સદભાવના ભરી મીઠી સ્મૃતિઓ હંમેશા અમારી સાથે રહેશે. પ્રભુ આપના આત્માને પરમ શાંતિ આપે, એ જ પ્રાર્થના. That is from Renuka Babi. This message is from Naynaben, is a cousin to Naynaben. મને દુઃખ થાય છે કે મારે આ લખવું પડે છે. સમય સાથે મારી સમજ બદલાય છે, તે મારી લાગણી રજૂ કરું છું. તમને ખોવાનું દુઃખ છે તે તો રહેશે જ, પણ તમારી સારી યાદ કરો. મારી નૈનાબેન મારા કાકા કાકીની, ભાઈઓ ભાભીઓ, લાડકી બાળકોની પ્રિય હોય. મારી નૈનાબેન મેથી જૂન રાહ જોતા, જૂન ઠંડા પવન સાથે આવતા ચહેરા સ્મિત, અને એની સાથે સ્મિતા બેન. સાચું કહું તો મને નૈનાબેનની ઈચ્છા થતી કે સી ઇઝ સો કૂલ. હા, અમારી વચ્ચે વાત ભલે ઓછી થતી, પણ લાગણી સ્નેહ અતૂટ છે. છેલ્લે નૈનાબેન, સ્મિતાબેન અને પ્રકાશભાઈ ફેમિલી સાથે મારા મામાના ઘરે મળવા આવેલા. તારીખ 7 May 2022. Bas, I love you. She was angel. That is from a cousin, Naynaben. Next two messages are from Naynaben's Masa and Masi, who are also Naynaben's Kaka and Kaki. So from Dinu Kaka, Prakash, Raju, Rohit and Smita. નૈનાના છેલ્લા અને તકલીફના સમયમાં તમે બધાએ જે સેવા કરી એ ધન્ય છે. મુરબ્બી ભાઈ અને ભાભી બાની જગ્યાએ તમે લાગણી અને પ્રેમ દર્શાવી, અને સ્મિતાની મહેનત અને કાળજીને હું ખૂબ ધન્યવાદ આપું છું. પ્રભુ નૈનાના આત્માને શાંતિ આપે. That message is from Dinu Kaka. From તનુમાસી, પ્રકાશ, રાજુ, રોહિત અને સ્મિતા, તમે બધાએ બેનની સેવા આખરી સુધી કરી એ ધન્ય છે. નૈનાના આત્માને પ્રભુ શાંતિ આપે, એવી પ્રાર્થના. તનુમાસી. Next, I will call Rohit Bhai, Naynaben's brother from USA.
Hello, namaste everyone. Thank you for coming here. Naynaben, the fighter that you were, we just cannot believe you are not with us anymore. There are many memories that I cherish with you from time to time. Some are from way back when we were in Kundra. Me being the youngest and the mischievous one of all siblings, we used to fight and quarrel a lot. But as years passed and the distance apart that we lived, our love and affection for each other grew stronger and stronger. The one memory that I will not be able to forget is the last one. When you were in the hospital, in the ICU unit, having all the syringes and tubes and being sedated, I asked you, Naynaben, do you know who I am? You silently opened your mouth and said, Rohit Bhai. Even in your subconscious state, you mentioned my name as Rohit Bhai, which reflects your love and respect. You had love and respect for everyone. You were also such a foil to all your nieces and nephews that you attended some milestones of each of them, be it a wedding or graduations. You took the pain in coming all the way to US in 2017 as well as this year for Rohan's graduation. The distance didn't mind for you. You showed up how thoughtful and loving person you are. Naynaben, you lived a wholesome life despite challenges and troubles. You never once complained of any hardships. You were a very generous and kind person. There aren't enough words to express the loss. You will be missed in each and every day of the remaining of our lives. We hope you are united with Jagdish Bhai, his parents and our parents. Rest in peace.
Thank you, Rohit Bhai. Next, I call Shivani, Naynaben's close friend.
It's never easy to say goodbye to someone who has been part of our lives. When that person is gone, there's a hole in our hearts. That's how many of us are feeling today. All of us here had the great pleasure of knowing Naynaben, and she had made a great impact in each and every one of our lives. Naynaben taught in Gujarati school, and she wholeheartedly loved kids. Her strict but caring nature always had us on our toes. My best friend and I often remember how Naynaben used to scream for us in that distinct voice. We knew we had done something wrong. More than anything else, Ben was an honest person, a good listener, a brilliant cook, a faithful person, generous, and an amazing role model. In the last 5 years, we have made so many memories. Ben always motivated me and wanted the best for me. Ben would come down to the shop and ask me, did she come? And if I had left without meeting her, I would get a little shouting. Ben, we are going to miss you and all the fun times we had. I'm going to miss our video calls at night, even though we spend time together in the day. The both poking fun at Naynaben while she was sleeping, and also simply being spoiled by you. It's hard to say goodbye to someone who has had a big impact in our lives. Go well always and watch over us, and know that we love you wholeheartedly. This is a painful time for the family, but we will never lose hope. We know Naynaben is watching over us, and we will never disappoint her. To those that have traveled far and wide to be with us today, those that have called and have sent through beautiful messages, and to those watching live. Today we, the Pandya, Joshi, and Desai family, thank you so much for being here. Your compassion gives us a lot of strength. I am sure Ben is in a peaceful place where she is laying the foundation for a new legacy. For this woman will never rest without making her presence known. We love you, Naynaben, forever and more. Wherever you are, stay blessed and happy. Please note, Pratna will take place daily from tomorrow, 23rd September to 30th September. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, it will be held from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And Tuesday to Friday, it will be held from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at Ben's residence in 35 Cross Street. Thank you and go well, Ben. We love you.
Thank you, Shivani. That concludes the speeches for today. Now I'll call Pandita Padmaben to come and do the prayer.
Swaha. भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। પાપોના નાશને માટે નમો વિષ્ણુ સદા સદા ઉદ્ધાર સર્વ પિતૃઓ મને પણ ના તારજો. પિતા પિતા મહાદી ને માતા મહાદી સર્વ જે ગુરુ સ્વરૂપ પક્ષે જે વળી મુજને બાંધવો. સર્વના પાપ બાળી દો, સર્વને તારજો પ્રભુ. સમસ્ત કુળ સર્વને વૈકુંઠે વસાવજો. મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. જીવન વનયતિ વેગે વટાવ્યું, જીવન વનયતિ વેગે વટાવ્યું. દ્વારયુગો શિશુઓડો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. તમે હૃદયુને જ્યોતિ પ્રકાશ્યો, તમે હૃદયુને જ્યોતિ પ્રકાશ્યો. શિશુને ઉન્માદો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. નામ મધુરતમ રટ્યો નિરંતર, નામ મધુરતમ રટ્યો નિરંતર. શિશુ સહ પ્રેમે બોલો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. દિવ્ય તૃષાતુર આવ્યો બાળક, દિવ્ય તૃષાતુર આવ્યો બાળક. પ્રેમે રમી રસ ડોળો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો દયામય, મંગલ મંદિર ખોલો. ગયેલા આત્માને મન હૃદયથી આપજે શાંતિ પૂરી. બધી રીતે એનું પ્રભુ કરાવજે સર્વ કલ્યાણ શ્રીજી. બધા જીવો સાથે ગત જીવનમાં જે થયેલો સંબંધ કરાવી દો એને સૌ તરફથી સાવ નિશ્ચિત મુક્ત. પ્રભુ તારે દ્વારે આવ્યો છે આત્મા, પ્રભુ તારે દ્વારે આવ્યો છે આત્મા. શાંતિ દેજો હે પરમાત્મા, શાંતિ દેજો હે પરમાત્મા. અમે સૌ ભેગા મળી કરીએ પ્રાર્થના, અમે સૌ ભેગા મળી કરીએ પ્રાર્થના. શાંતિ દેજો હે પરમાત્મા, શાંતિ દેજો હે પરમાત્મા. જન્મ જન્મના ફેરા ટાળજો, જન્મ જન્મના ફેરા ટાળજો. મુક્તિ દેજો હે પરમાત્મા, મુક્તિ દેજો હે પરમાત્મા.
Thank you, Padmaben. Family members now pay their last respect to Naynaben. And we say thank you to all the people for attending today's farewell to Naynaben.